Hello, I should in no way be filming right now because I am 2 weeks late on editing all my videos. So, I have a psych test today, which I did a 17-page review for, and I feel mostly ready. I have English in 20 minutes, so I should review for that soon. Also, I was driving and I hit a giant pile of glass, and if I pop a tire because of this, I'm gonna die. Because I'm flying out on Friday to go to Georgia to fly back at like 5 in the morning Sunday to be back on Monday. So I have a paper due Friday and project submissions, and I am very, very desperately trying to get things done. My paper's stressing me out. I only have my introduction written. It needs to be 3 to 4 pages. Mine is not. So, stressed. Very stressed, but we'll see. I'm going to go to my English class. In my break, I'm going to read for bio. If I have more time, I'm going to work on my English paper. Then in that break, I'm going to do lunch, and I'm going to do last reviews of psych. And then after psych, from 5 to 7, I have no time until I have a club meeting at 7. So I will be working on my paper, and then I will get home, and I only have like one article to refresh on and one article to review on. So I'll probably get home at 9, and I will probably work on an English paper until 10:30. Then I will refresh the article I'm supposed to read, and then read the other article probably till 12, and then till like 1 or 2 I will do writing logs, because I'm also behind on those, and I'm 3 chapters behind on bio. Stress. Also, I went and I purchased these. If you watch my earlier vlogs, you know I made fun of people who purchased these. And after approximately 2 days of using them, they are the best things I have ever bought in my entire life ever, because I can set my phone down and I can walk across my kitchen and do stuff, and the cord doesn't get caught everywhere, and I'm sure I will lose these because that's who I am as a person. But I don't regret these as of this morning. I have hair in my mouth, and I am stressed, and I am tired. But let's go take a quiz and hopefully do well. No, there was no quiz, and I got a perfect, not a perfect score. A 90 on my first English exam, which I will take, especially when I'm really stressed out at the current moment. So, I've got to get done with this paper. I've got to get on the move, so I'm going to go email the professor asking for an appointment, and then I'm also going to book an appointment with the writing center. I'm going to book 2 of them. So, I'll make myself do this. It has to be done by Friday at 10, and I have to have physical copies. So I'm very hungry, so I'm going to go get lunch, and I'm going to go do a bio reading, and then I'm going to go to class. I'm going to need caffeine because I'm not alive right now. I don't know how this works with the microphone in this. This is very weird and a new world to me. I feel technologically advanced just by the fact that this connects to my Bluetooth. So, I am going to go now. I am so tired. Help. Though, I'm still exhausted. Yay. I had food, and I had a Dr. Pepper, and then because I'm stressed, I went and I bought this very large Rice Krispie bar, like a dessert type situation. And I've eaten half of it, and I've since concluded that that is way too much sugar. I am on the biggest sugar class of my life right now, and I feel like crap because I had so much sugar. So, don't follow my example, people. Okay, I'm tired, and I was already sick, and now I feel worse, and help, please. And I finished reading that bio chapter. I have 3 more to read by Thursday this week, but they all look really short, which is good. I'm going to go to class. It's 12:36, and my class is at 1. Yay, I'm tired. Isn't it lovely when you finish painting your nails like less than 24 hours ago, and like it's already like majorly chipped? Why? I don't know what time it is. It's a little after 1. Dropped off my bio notebook, and now my backpack is so much lighter, and I have my psychology one. I am going to go to the library and read my notes for my review for 1 more hour, and then I'm going to go do a psych test, which I'm praying goes well. Like, please, please, please go well. And Then I will go work on a paper after that, and then I'm going to do many things. Okay, so my psych test went very well. I'm really happy with it. I'm grabbing my English material, and I'm going to go work on a paper until like 6. I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to move my car. Hello, it is 6:25. Like I said, my psych test went really well. There was 1 or 2 questions that I was kind of like not 100% on. I don't know why it just did that. You just hope that your short answers are specific enough. I went and I worked on my English paper and I got about 2 paragraphs done, and so I have about 2 paragraphs more to write and a conclusion which needs to be done by Wednesday. And I have a meeting at 7. Why are you messed up, Mia? A meeting at 7, and that will end at 8, and then I will go home and I will review a reading for my writing class, do writing logs, do a reading for my lab class. Don't actually have anything for my business class because I did it Sunday, and continue to work on the paper. So, yay. Does anyone else hear that? My car sounds so weird, but it can't brake right now because I'm broke. So, you know what's a first world problem that's completely not actually a first world problem? Number 1, parking. Number 2, the fact that I finished that book that I'm writing the paper over in 2 different notebooks. So I have to bring both of them with me, which is like double the load, which is like absolutely no, but that's my issue for the day. So it is 6:33. I'm going to go maybe work on that paper for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to go to that meeting, and then I will go home and work more. Yay. So it is exactly 8:01. I finished my meeting. It was quite fun. I always get stressed out of homework and stuff to do, and I'm always like, I shouldn't go, and then I go, and then it's fun. So that's good. I am going to go home now, and I am going to conquer many things, hopefully, along with getting some decent sleep tonight. So that's the plan. It's kind of cold. It's not tremendously cold, but jacket weather cold. 12:20. I have been working on writing logs. I've got it from 2 pages to like a page and a half. So I'm a little bit better. I have not got a chance to work on the English paper, which has to be finished tomorrow. And I need to do a reading for my lab class and review a reading for my writing class. So, yay. Hello. It is a little past 2. It's like 2:15. I finished my lab reading, and I've already done my writing reading, but I wanted to refresh it, so I'm going to skim over it a little bit and be done. And I feel like absolute death right now. This is awful. I haven't felt like sick since I started college, and this is me feeling it. So I'm going to read over that, and I am going to go to bed, and hopefully if I'm in bed by 3, I'll get I get 6 hours of sleep, which is good. So we're going to go for that, and we're going to go read over it real quick, because I'm miserable. So I am going to go to my writing class. It's somewhat warm outside. We did have a lot of reading, so I'm a little bit nervous for the read response thing, because I'm like, what are you going to ask? Last night I felt sick, and I just reviewed that, and I just passed out, and I think I got almost 6 hours of sleep, so that's something. And I need to go make sure my computer is going to connect to the Wi-Fi, because it has issues. So let's go. So it is a little after 12, like 12:20ish. And the class was fun. It always puts me in a good mood. We were talking about in high school when teachers would lose it. I have many stories to tell you from that, from personal experience. I have found out that my writing logs need to be done completely by Thursday and not next Tuesday. And I'm behind, so will be what I'm doing the entire Wednesday night or something. I have no idea. I'm stressed. Tomorrow is my last collection day, so I'll just condense it. I also have to put it into a chart, so that will take a long time. Please help me. Anyway, I have to finish an English paper tonight, and I have to review my bio reading for my lab at 2, so I am going to go grab lunch, and I'm going to review over the reading, and if I have time, I'll work on the paper, but I'll probably be finishing that tonight, along with the normal English reading assignment, bio chapters I need, and I'm just really stressed. I need to get to Friday. It is the end of the day. It is 6:17. I just got out of my last class. I went and I read that article for my bio lab class, and I took the quiz, and I only missed one question, so I'm pretty happy about that. Next week is our midterm, so like I said, this Friday I'm flying out to Georgia to coming back on Sunday, so I will be reading a bunch of stuff and prepping for it. Then I have my business class, and it's funny because we're all becoming a little bit more comfortable speaking in front of people, obviously, because we've done it 4 times now. And we have an impromptu thing on Thursday, which you don't know anything about. You're given last minute. You have 10 minutes to prepare and go. So the good news is I don't have homework. The bad news is I'm kind of stressed because I am not good with creativity on the spot. It's kind of funny because we were getting comfortable in the class, like I said, and today he went around and he asked us what we potentially wanted to do for career-wise, and that was the one question that made me a little uncomfortable because it's kind of a personal question. As a person who wants to go involved in medicine, there's obviously a reason why you're tied to medicine and why you're inspired to be there, and it's a personal thing, and it can be a family thing, and it's a little strange, but I have that on Monday, so I told this to a friend who was stressed for me. This is my schedule tonight. I'm going to go home, I'm going to finish the English paper, I'm going to do the English reading, I have to do a bio reading, and I really need to work on a psych reading, and I need to do writing logs desperately to get those all done by Thursday. So let's just go and work on stuff like that. I'll be home at 7, so hopefully I'll have the English paper done by 10. The English reading done by 1, and a bio reading done by 2. That's an optimistic view, but let's just hope for it. 54, I just finished this paper. I have to go, put page numbers and stuff and make it, pretty. But I'm going to put it through 2 edits, and then I have 2 meetings over tomorrow and a meeting on Thursday. Alright, so it is 2:33. I'm going to read for bio until, 3:10 and see if I can get most of it done then. If not, I'm just going to kind of bookmark the page and move on, because tomorrow I got to do a psych reading. So I'm going to show you everything I did for English. Alright, so we started notes here, and we continued, and continued, still going, and we did that. Here's questions that corresponded with all of those readings. So I feel pretty good about. It's kind of all over the board and kind of crazy, so that's my only issue. And then this issue, this is for my meeting with a writing advisor to read the paper, and this is for my meeting with my professor to read the paper, and that's my syllabus over there. So, got our work cut out for us tomorrow. So, it is a little after 3. I'm very tired. I have no idea how I'm humanely going to do tomorrow or do everything that I have to do tomorrow. And I'm going to bed now to get 5-ish hours of sleep. And I feel like death. And that's all. I'm so tired. So I'm going to go to bed now. Pass out forever, I wish. 9:39. It is Wednesday. It took me a while to realize it was Wednesday. I woke up early, but I woke up so early it was to the point where I could go back to bed, so I did, and then I overslept by almost an hour, so don't be like me. Still here on time, though. So my plan today is crazy. I am going to go to I did a reading for my class, and I'm okay if there's a quiz, but I just don't want a quiz because it was kind of weird. So I'm going to go to that class. That ends at 11, and then at 11:25 I have a meeting about a writing paper I did. And then that's till 12, and then from 12 to 1:45 I will work on my psych review, and then I will also get lunch, and then I will go to my bio class from, not till 1:45, what did I say? From 12 to 12:45, I'll work on my psych review, and then I'll go to my bio class at 1 to 1:50. Then I will continue working on psych, and then I will go to my meet with a professor at 2:15 to read over the same paper, and then I will go work on psych until 3:20, and hopefully get everything done before class. I also have a bio reading I need to finish, if I can finish that psych reading in that amount of time, but we shall see. And then tonight is going to be really crazy, so let's just hope for the best. Not sure how many times you'll see me back in the car during the day, but I will be going to get stuff done as my life progresses ever onward. That sounded so weird, but let's go. Hello, so it is a little after 3:40. Not 3:40. If that was the case, I'd be missing class. It's a little after 2:40. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get like emotional for a second, and I'm gonna just be happy because I have been feeling very overworked and very overwhelmed, as you may have been able to tell from everything I've done, and just stressed, and to the point of near mental breakdowns. And when you go into office hours for a professor and they tell you that you're one of the strongest in the class and have wonderful analytical inputs, it makes your week really happy. And I went from being a person in high school who never spoke in class and who was not considered intelligent in high school to the point where my counselor advised me that college was not for me. And it went from that point to just hearing this in less than a year, so I am very emotional right now. And I went to my bio class, and as you can see, I was working on editing in psych, and I didn't finish my psych reading, and I was just not happy about it, even though I can do it over the weekend because it's not a class where you have quizzes every day or whatever. But I was just overwhelmed, and I just went into that meeting, and I just experienced that, and it's like everything this week is okay. I mean, not really, because I have a lot of stuff to do still, but it's just like, it's finally validation that it's all worth it, if that makes sense, that these late nights are actually meaning something to someone other than myself. So I went and I got emotional. Like I said, I went to visit the professor in the office hours. The numbering in that building is very weird, and I walked into her office and I joked about my professor last semester because he had like 9 bookcases of stuff, and this professor has like piles and piles and piles of paper. I'm like 2,000 papers at least in there, and all these different piles, and I was like, this is my mom's worst nightmare, this room. But so, I went in. The building is very weird. It's like there's a front door and a back door, and the back door professors, including, use it 97% of the time. I've never seen a person use the front door. I don't know if the front door actually works, and it's in this really skinny sidewalk with a bunch of bushes by it, and it looks just too highly ranked for me. I can't use something like that. So, and the building's very quiet. It's old. It's like a house. It is literally like a house, actually. I think it was a nun's quarters back when my school was not a school. So, it's exactly like a house. It's like old creaky stairs and weird silence and whatever. But that was a beautiful comment, and I am happy, and it's like I can do this. I can do this rest of the semester, and I can go study for a bio test and all of that, and I will go do all this. Even though I will work nonstop and work like crazy, I will go get this all done. So I am going to head off now because I have class in a little less than an hour. We'll see if I can touch on a few things more in the psych reading. I read about half of it. Let's go. Class was very fun. We learned about classical conditioning and operant conditioning, which is kind of like the behaviors associated with things, either rewarded punishment or things that occur naturally. And we got candy bars from it. This is like number 4. So So that was great. And I am going to go now because I have a lot of writing logs to do. I'm hoping to get home at 6, do writing logs until 11, and do a lab notebook until 1, and then I have nothing to do for business even though I have a speech tomorrow because it's an impromptu speech. And me being the person I am, like, already spilled chocolate on my shirt, so that's fine. And then I will also edit the English paper. I don't like this. I'm not going to get a lot of sleep, and I'm going to need a shower because it is really hot, and I'm really sweaty, and I don't like this, but I'm going to go now because I have to do a lot of stuff. Here's the plan. Writing logs, lab notebook, editing an English paper, and then, like, reviewing for business, but I don't really know how to do that because it's an impromptu one, so, yeah. 45. I finished 15 minutes early. 26 pages, and we're done. And now I have to review something for writing. I have to do a lab notebook, and I have to edit an English paper, and I have to review for my business presentation tomorrow. Yay. Oh, there will be no breaks. So it is 12:40. Finished reviewing for my writing class. I'm going to work on a lab notebook till hopefully about 1:32. Then I'm going to edit an English paper till about 3. I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to wake up, but I get tomorrow's like kind of late, so get to wake up kind of late, and that's it. 1:45, I just turned in my lab report, even though it's 1:45 in the morning, and I have no shame because I don't feel like remembering it tomorrow because I have meetings, and I have things to do, and things to eat, and I don't want to take 10 minutes to eat something, turn something in. So I don't really care if the professor turns in, checks the timestamp, because it's on time. It was easier than I expected. I had to edit an English paper now, and then I have to review one thing for my business class, and I think I'm done. Yay! It is 3:20. I edited the English paper I reviewed for business tomorrow. I am going to go take a shower and go to bed at like 4 and get up at 9. So it's 5 hours of sleep, which isn't terrible. I'm gonna go now because I'm tired. 10:42. I went to bed at like 4:30. And I am really suffering. So I'm gonna hopefully survive my next class. I don't know what we're doing in my next class, but I'm gonna hopefully survive it. I hope it's not coding, writing logs, because I don't have the energy for that today. And then I'm going to come back here and drop those books off, and I'm going to get bio and English, and I'm going to go get lunch, and then I'm going to read bio, and then at 1:30 I have an appointment for the English paper for a final edit of it. And then I'm going to read bio some more until 3:30 when I have SI from 3:30 to 4:30, and then I will go to my business class from 5 to 6:15 where I have an impromptu speech, and I don't know what to do yet. So we shall see, and I will be getting caffeine soon. Oh, it is raining, and it is cold, and yesterday it was really hot, and I am not happy about this. I went to my writing class. I stayed awake in my writing class. We have to do something for Tuesday. I don't know. That sounds like a Monday night problem to me. I have discovered that there's, like, the building I went to yesterday to meet my professor. It's called Soaring, and I have been in there literally 3 times my entire college career. It is a building of certain professors. If you have them, you go visit them. If you want to, don't have to kind of situation. Been there 3 times. That's it. And I have discovered that there's a rapid case of the flu spreading in that building that I was in yesterday. My flight leaves in a little more than 24 hours, and I got stuff to do with my life. So I did get out early. It's a little after 12. I have to get my umbrella and zip up my jacket. I wore like a really thin short sleeve shirt today, so I'm screwed. Then I'm going to get my bio notebook, textbook, and my English notebook, because I don't know if I'm coming back to my car because it's cold, and I'm a big baby when it comes to cold, because I don't want to be in cold. And then I'm going to go get lunch because I'm starving, and that's it. I don't know, go to my business class. I'm stressed about the speech that I can't stress about because I don't know what to do yet. So hopefully it'll be such an improv thing that I'll basically make the outline in class, and it'll be so quick I just can't get stressed because I just don't have time to get stressed. So I'm going to grab all my stuff and go freeze to death some more. So It's 2:09. I just got done with the writing, editing of the paper. Very tired, but I have had food. Now I want more food. I need to fix one analysis part and a few prepositional phrases, but other than that, we're kind of done. I did it. And I am almost done with the first chapter that I have to read for bio, then I have to read two more of them by the time I leave tomorrow. So I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that. I'm getting done with class at 11. I'm going home at 12. I'm running around panicking, packing, because I haven't done that yet. And then somewhere in between, I will actually read those 2 chapters. I will be doing a lot of stuff on studying on the plane too. So that is that. I'm going to go finish that first chapter now. And I have a little more than an hour to do so. Hello, it is 6:40 something. I'm running so late compared to usual because my class went over 10 minutes late. So that's stressful. And I did the impromptu presentation. I did it over a company with metal straws. And I think it went okay. I think there was a lot of filler words, but I think you can expect that when it's an impromptu and it's very clearly not been practiced ever, so we'll just see. I think I included good enough information though. So I'm going to get home at 7:30, then I'm going to do a bio project because I have to have it done by tomorrow because tomorrow I'm leaving and I won't have time to submit it. And I have to do an English reading, and then I have to do 2 bio chapters reading, but the bio chapters are short. And I have to finish editing my English paper, so your girl is stressed, but let's just go. It is a little past 4 in the morning, and I'm going to bed now, because I have to be up in 3 hours, kill me. But I got a lot of things done. Yay, I want to go to bed. 9:43, it is very cold, it's a wonderful 43 degrees outside, 42 degrees outside. I am extremely tired. I have 1 class today that's 50 minutes long, so we just need to survive that, and I just need to turn in a paper. I don't want there to be a quiz. I don't think there'll be a quiz because I'm saying this. There will probably be a quiz. There's a section where she wanted us to read these poems, and she said poems to be assigned or to be announced or whatever, and she never said anything. So I was like, what? So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go and freeze to death now and survive an hour lecture. It is 11:06. It is Friday. They were giving out donuts and coffee in the morning, and I look weird. There was no quiz. I turned in the paper. Whew. I'm going to go home and I'm going to edit 3 of these vlogs because I'm way behind, and do bio chapters and do bio readings and midterm reviews all weekend. Yay! And that will be my life. But after midterms, I don't actually have anything for a little while test-wise, so yay. And I also got an email that they just released the, it's not the registration, but it's the class list of classes offered for fall semester. So I have to go figure out what I'm doing with my life. So let's go enjoy this. I almost said Sunday. This Friday, I probably will be getting breakfast, coffee, the works. So, let's go. I ran into that professor I wanted to say hi with. I was talking to that other professor earlier this week, my current one, in the same department, and I praised him. I don't know if they talk or whatever, but he actually, said hi to me. I've been meaning to talk to him because I wanted to ask him about something, but I've always caught him at a time when he's talking to another student, but I finally got to say hi. So, yay. Alright, so let's go enjoy our Friday, I guess it's still morning, our Friday morning. It's time to leave. I went to class this morning. I turned in a paper, my only class of the day. I usually have 2, but actually got canceled, and I was not the one who canceled it. And I came home, and I took my dog to the pet hotel, and I ran around like crazy, and I have my carry-on bag that weighs 6 tons because I'm bringing my laptop with preloaded PowerPoints and bunch of chapters and notebooks because I have a midterm next week and I'm studying on the plane and when I get there and constantly. So yay. It will be a vacation / studying. So that's that. I'm gonna go leave now so I can grab food and get to the airport.